to some problem. It's a lead code first problem, and this is very popular questions which has been asked in most of the tier 1 company. If you could come here, so if you see Amazon, Google, Apple, and the Adobe, Facebook, almost all the company has been asked. So the problem statement says that you have been given one array of integers, and you need to return the indices of the numbers in such that their addition is going to be the equal to the target. Okay, so here if you see, you have given 2, 7, 11 and 15, and the target is 9. So we need to find out one pair like 2 and 7, in this case 2 and 7, whose sum is going to be equal to the target 9. And there could be some assumptions here, like exactly one solution in this case. So as we discussed that we have given one array of integer and we have given the target. Okay, and why in the questions it clearly mentions some of the assumptions, like this will have exact one solution. Second, that we can return in indices in any order. And third assumptions was like only once. So we cannot use any of the element twice. So to solve this problem, we have multiple solutions for this. So first we will see the brute force solutions, and how we are going to solve, and we will see the time complexity and space complexity for this, and how we are going to optimize the solutions using any additional data structure. So look at solution 1 first. Okay, so I have been given here 2, 7, 11, 15, and target have 9. So first we will try to look at like how many different combinations of pair we can create. So we can create 2, 7, 2, 7, and 2, 11, and 2, 15. And if you see another pair, we will have 7, 2, then we will have 7, 11, and we will have 7, 15. And the third one, we will see that 11, 15, 11, 7, and 11, 2. And similarly, another one pair is going to be like 15, 11, 15, 7, and 15, 2. So this number of different pair we can create. But as we have seen, there was one assumption that we cannot use the same element twice, right? So as we have seen here, like 2, 7 already has been, so we can ignore this, and we can ignore this pair as well as 2, 11, so we can ignore this, and here we have to ignore all the value. So these are the valid unique pair. Okay, now we need to try to calculate the sum of those values. So here it's 9, it's 13, it's 17, and then we have 18, 22, and 26. But as we know that our target is 9, so the 2 and 7, this is the valid result, and their respective indices as 0 and 1, or we can return 1 and 0, that doesn't matter, because its assumptions has been given that we can return the answer in any order. So how we are going to write this code, right? So as we are going to write for loop I equal to 0 to n is the size of array. Another, I can start from ji plus 1, and it's going to be n, and if nums of I plus nums of j is equal to target, we got the result. Okay, so if you try to do the analysis of time complexity and space complexity of this problem, so here if you see big of n, here big of n, this is the constant operation, so n into, and which is going to be n square, and as we are not using any space apart from just returning the result, and as we know that the result is not going to be more than size of 2 because it has only 2 indices and pair of indices, right? Okay, so just move to the solution 2. So in solution 2, what we are going to do, like we are going to loop, or we are going to iterate this array only once, and while iterating, right, we will try to look at another component which is complement which is already present then inside the table, then we will try to return the solution. So to track each and every item which we are traversing, we need one data structure, we can use the hash set, but here as we need indices as a return, so we cannot use the hash set, so we need to use the current item as well as the respective indices. So we need dictionary or hash map to store these values. So for example, I have taken this one, so I am going to use element and index while we're tracing. So I'm taking the same example 2 7 11 15 and target is 9. So we will try to look at, this is the current pair, and I will try to look when I equal to 0, current pair is going to be 2 and other pair is going to be 7, and if you see the 7 is not present in this hash set, so I'm going to store 2 here and their respective indices 0. When I will become 1, I will look at the current pair is 7 and other pair is going to be 2. It's nothing but 9 minus 7, here it's nothing, it's 9 minus 2. So as 2 is already present in this hash set, that means we got our output. So very simple, just we can return I equal to 1 and we can get the respective of the previous elements indices from the hash map. So how the code is going to look like, I will try to traverse from 0 to 1, and if maps dot contains key is nothing but it's a target minus nums of I, right, return I and maps of target minus nums of I, and this could be the result. So if you look at very closely, like I'm going to use here the space complexity is going to be O of n, and here O of 1, this is O of 1, and as I'm using to store the previous visited item maps, so the space complexity is going to be O of n, and the same questions can be extended in the interview sometime, like to add some more complexity. So the array may contain duplicate items. For example, if you have given 1 1 2 4 45 45 and 46 and the target 47, then how many combination is going to happen here? So it will become 1 and 46, this 46, here 1 and 46, this 2 and 45, and this 2 and this 45, right? So, and as we have discussed, we need to return the unique value. So from this 2 we need to take only 1, or out of this 2 we need to take 1, so it will become 146 and 245. Sometimes the question will be little more further, that it will ask that out of this pair which pair contain the minimum or maximum value. So here if you see, this contain the maximum value, okay, and the same is contain the minimum value, okay. So output would be this order. So how we are going to solve this problem? For example, so what could be the array? Array is going to be result is going to be array of integer, and as we need to return indices of the pair, so we need the size 2, and return result. We need dictionary just to store the key and value pair. Maps equal to. So here I am using C#. If somebody is using Java, they can use hash map instead of dictionary, and try to loop it the item. Teacher I equal to 0, I should be less than size of the array, and if match dot contains key target minus nums of I, then we got the pair here. Then the target in the same indices, and result 1 Si. Here if you see, our assumption was that order doesn't matter while returning, but in some of the places might be you can see that you need to maintain the order of the pair. So let's try to run this code. Oh, sorry, I forget to store those values. I equal to I. Yeah, that's it. We are done. We are good. Okay. So if you are finding any better solutions to solve this problem, just provide feedback in the comment section. So I will look at, and please share me the GitHub link. So it will really help me to improve as well.